Welcome to day 4 of the Provian Roadmap, an introduction to self-mastery. Today, we're diving into the importance of celebrating your wins, big or small. Recognizing and honoring your progress is a vital part of sustaining motivation and building momentum on your journey of self-mastery. Why celebrating wins is important. Celebrating boosts motivation. It reinforces positive habit and it fosters gratitude. I'm someone who hasn't been big on celebrations. I don't have any memory of celebrating a birthday, not even as a child, not even as an adult. I just mark my birthdays and keep pushing. I instead use my birthdays as reflection days and I just mark it. If people call me, all fine. I don't ever take myself out on my birthday. I think there's one birthday that I decided to go see a movie and that was it. Never hosted a party, never threw a party. But that's because my goals and dreams are always celebrated. I do a little dance. I buy myself a little snack here and there. I buy myself a little gift here and there whenever I accomplish a big goal, or whenever I have a great day, or whenever I fulfill a lot of my to-do lists in a day. I'll be like, wow, today was a great day. Eat this cake and ice cream. Go out. I take myself out. Nice restaurant. Sit down by myself and I reflect on how I'm becoming more of who I signed up for. Okay? Whenever I have a big deal closed, whenever I have a big cause for celebration, I celebrate myself to reinforce who I'm becoming. That positive habit I'm generating and developing, the power, the momentum is boosted by celebrating. So why celebrate wins? First, it reinforces positive behaviors, encouraging you to keep doing what works. You find something that works, you capitalize on it, you milk it, and you keep doing it. The more you celebrate, the more you realize, ooh, I am that person, I am that guy, I am that girl. And you keep reinforcing it and empowering yourself to keep going and keep striving, and your resilience gets stronger and stronger. Okay? Secondly, it boosts your motivation and confidence, reminding you that progress is possible. With each milestone, no matter how big or small, when you celebrate it, it reinvigorates your energy. It gives you like this booster fuel that, if I could tackle this one, the next task on my to-do list, the next goal is very, very achievable. It's on the horizon and all I have to do is keep going. Okay? And finally, it creates momentum. It makes it easier to achieve even greater success in the future. Who would have thought that I would be able to create Provoe University? Who would have thought that a course was possible? It took me launching the podcast, celebrating the success of the podcast, even though I didn't promote it and have a lot of people listen to it. But each time I logged into my podcast streaming platforms and I saw my podcast up there alongside other podcasts and it's discoverable and people could listen to it, and I check the analytics and I see, somebody in Germany listened to this, somebody in the US listened to this, I celebrated. And it is from the validation of the podcast that I was able to summon the courage and confidence to put myself together to say, hey, build a course teaching you the things you wish you knew to get you from the mindset of thinking it was impossible to this current mindset of it's not only possible, I'm doing it, it is done. The moment I decided was the moment it was done. So, it creates momentum and makes it easier to achieve even greater success in the future. From these courses, I'm developing the courage to speak more. From these courses I'm creating in my mind that vision of seminars and workshops and speaking in front of a bunch of people. This muscle I'm developing, with which I speak continuously for minutes and hours on end, is becoming like a muscle memory that I'm going to tap into when it's time to speak to an audience live. And that's what celebrating your small wins does for you. It gives you an opportunity to cultivate skills and habits that help you accomplish your overarching big goal or dream. Okay? The power of positive reinforcement. Positive reinforcement strengthens habits and builds confidence. Success is not about one big leap. It's a series of small steps that add up over time. So celebrating small wins keeps you focused on your journey, reminding you that every step matters. It's these small steps that lead to the small victories that build the foundation for long-term success. A successful person is someone who has been successful over consistent small goals that they set for themselves, and they accomplished it, and they kept powering through and pushing through and accomplishing to the point where they look back and wow, they have done a lot, and you can attribute a lot to them. How to celebrate wins? Step 1, acknowledge your efforts. Write down or share with a friend what it took you to arrive at where you are currently. Acknowledge the achievement. Don't let it go scot-free. Say, hey, come here. You were once a dream. You were once an idea in my mind. You were once an idea in my head. And here you are right now in reality. Concrete evidence exists that I succeeded. 2, reflect on the effort. Remember how far you had to stretch your imagination to pull into reality this slice of success that you're celebrating today. It was once a vague imagination, and you fine-tuned it and you focused and refined the methods to the point where today it is a reality. So reflect on the effort, that amount of effort that you put in to plan and to design and to structure the series of actions to take to create that success, no matter how small it was. Reflect on that effort. Then 3, give yourself credit. I did this. I made this happen. I manifested this. It was once a dream. It is a reality today. I built this. I am that guy. That guy I said I was going to be. I built this. Give yourself credit. Okay? Treat yourself. Do something that brings you joy. That's the next step. Treat yourself. Do something that brings you joy. Like I would take myself out. Take yourself out. Buy yourself a ring, a necklace. Something to mark that, hey, we set out to achieve something and we accomplished it. Treat yourself. Let there be something, an element to remember that, wow, this was once a dream, it is now a reality, and this is the proof of it. This is this is the proof of the pudding. You understand me? Of course you do. You've been there before. And then number 5, plan your next step. Okay? While celebrating, use that moment to tap into your higher mind. Hey, sir, we are done. We've accomplished this plan. What's next, boss? What are we doing next? What do you have for me next? What task are we executing next? Build on this momentum. Don't let it go to waste. It's an opportunity. It is here. Milk it. Milk it. Milk it some more. Milk it some more. That strength, that power to keep going. Allow it flourish in you. Allow it build results in you. So you could transform yourself into someone who takes action and celebrates success along the way. This is how you celebrate your wins and how you use them to fuel your resilience, to create more magic in your life. You are capable, you're strong, and your capability is beyond bounds. I repeat, celebrating wins doesn't have to be complicated. Start by acknowledging your efforts. Write it down or share your story with someone you trust. Treat yourself with something that brings you joy, whether it's a favorite snack, a walk in nature, or quiet time for yourself. Reflect on what you learned from this win, and then plan your next step to build on this momentum. You can see that celebrating wins is not just a flimsy excuse to splurge or waste money or be extravagant. It is an exercise that reinforces the nature of positive habits that you're cultivating in yourself. Examples of celebrating wins. Small wins are things like completing a task. I set out to wash my bedroom today. I washed it. I'm going to reward myself with this nice walk, to reflect on how next on my agenda is to sort my wardrobe out. Okay, I'm going to do that. I did a deep cleaning, deep sanitation today. And how I'm going to celebrate, I'm going to give myself a warm bath. I'm going to change my bed sheets. And I'm going to relax in bed for maybe 2 hours, just reflecting on how beautiful my room looks right now and how great it is to be someone who can take action, who can execute on goals, Small wins. I set out to, sort my files in my computer. My desktop was clunky and, I had to put things in order and arrange the files into folders and, sorted the videos and the audios and the PDFs, and everything looked beautiful when I was done. I'm going to celebrate by maybe watching one Alex Homozy YouTube video to, distress and motivate myself and put things in perspective to execute on the next task. Sticking to a new habit. I was supposed to jog this morning, and I did jog this morning. I'm going to reward myself with a protein bar, a snack, or making time for self-care. I was meant to meditate 10 minutes and reflect on my journey and how far I've come. And I was able to fulfill that. So I'm going to reward myself with, a gift of a journal. So my next reflections come out even more sound and even more intentional. I'm going to gift myself the environment that enables me to reflect and take more intentional care. I'm going to buy, screen blockers. I'm going to buy noise cancellation headsets to reward myself for making time for self-care. So next time I want to engage in my self-care practices, I enjoy it more. These are all small ways with which to celebrate your wins and reinforce the habit change, to reframe your perspective towards tackling challenges, and you build yourself into someone who takes action and gets results. Okay? So for today's exercise, celebrate a recent win. Think of one recent win and celebrate it. Acknowledge it, reflect, and give yourself credit. Now it's time to celebrate your wins. When you're done with the one recent win, think about 3 victories you've achieved this week. No matter how small they may seem. Maybe you stayed consistent with your practices, stepped out of your comfort zone, or found a moment of peace during a busy day. Write them down and celebrate them in a way that feels meaningful to you. It could be a consistent showing up every day to complete the day's module and complete all the assignments, complete all the reflection questions, answer all the comments under your posts in the Provian community group. All these small tasks that led to you earning Provo voucher points are worth celebration. Celebrate them. Find ways to reward yourself for sticking to what you said you would do. Okay? Reflection question. How does celebrating your wins make you feel? As you reflect, consider this. How does celebrating your wins make you feel? Does it boost your confidence or give you a sense of accomplishment? At the end of the day, all these points stack up towards you mastering yourself, engaging with your emotions, regulating them, and raising your self-awareness to make your inner world more real than the outer world. Because whatever you create on the inside is what reality manifests on the outside. The world as we see it is an outpicturing of what our inner condition has been. And I want you to have a beautiful one, a lovely one, a world that is worthy of all the effort that you have put into it. That's why I created the Provian Roadmap. The roadmap to lead every Provian to unlocking their highest version, where they could look back and say, wow, I have really been doing the most. I have been that guy. And you would be confident enough to celebrate yourself knowing you put in blood, sweat, and tears to become someone worthy of a celebration, to become someone worthy of acknowledgement. That is what you want at the core of your being. Your soul wants to be recognized for every effort exerted into becoming who you became. So yes, give yourself permission to be happy. Celebrate your wins. Find it in your heart to take a moment to relax. You don't have to be serious all the time. Sometimes take a chill pill and celebrate. You deserve it. Tell yourself you deserve it. Look yourself in the mirror and tell yourself, I deserve this celebration. And go out there and celebrate. When I'm done with this course, the Provian Roadmap, of course I'm going to celebrate. Stare myself in the mirror and say, Virgil, you're the man. You conceptualized this, you visualized this, you planned this. And this is day 4 of week 4 of the Provo Planet first course on the Provo University Self-Education arm. You did it, you powered through it, and I celebrate you. Thank you for sticking to what you promised you would do, and you have proved to yourself that you can do even more, Virgil. I celebrate you. You get it? So, let's recap celebrating your small wins. The power of celebration. Okay? Key takeaway. Celebrating wins boosts motivation and confidence. No two ways about it. When you celebrate, you reinforce in your psyche the idea of taking action and accomplishing your goals. The more your mind knows that you are someone who is a go-getter, you set out to do something and you accomplish it, the more your mind rewards you with ideas on how to tackle the next task before you, okay? Another key takeaway, positive reinforcement strengthens positive habits. The more you reinforce yourself with celebration of your wins, no matter how small, the more you reinforce the positive habits, the more you strengthen them. Okay? Positive reinforcement strengthens positive habits. Another takeaway, gratitude shifts your focus to the positive. How do you celebrate without being grateful? You are grateful to God for empowering you with the idea and giving you the wherewithal to stick with it and to conquer procrastination, to conquer every resistance, to execute on all your goals and visions and plans. So gratitude shifts your focus to the positive. That's what it's there for. It's a superpower. Next takeaway. Small wins can lead to big achievements. What's a big achievement without a bunch of small crossed off to-do lists? Okay? So every small win is worthy of celebration. If you planned to get something done and you did it, no matter how small it is, mark it, celebrate it, be excited. Give yourself a reason to be cheerful. Next takeaway, celebrate your progress, no matter how small. It takes a skill to recognize that thing that you are chasing and analyzing how far you have come. Seeing where you were yesterday and where you are today and knowing the difference is a bunch of small goals accomplished. Celebrate that progress, no matter how small. It's never too small to celebrate. Action step. Identify a recent win, no matter how small. I keep emphasizing no matter how small because nothing is too small to reinforce an idea of progress in the spirit of your being. Your soul needs that positive validation. So identify a recent win, no matter how small. Next action step, acknowledge your effort and progress. Acknowledge, I did this. I pulled this off. I am someone capable of pulling this off. Here is the proof. I did this. I am this. I am this. Oh, it was once a dream. It is reality now. Next step, celebrate your achievement with a positive affirmation. The more you say, I did this, I am capable, I am him, I am him, no one is coming, I am responsible, I did this. Oh, yesterday I accomplished that, today I accomplished this, tomorrow I'll accomplish that, I did this. Celebrate your achievement with a positive affirmation that reinforces in you the power to keep showing up and bouncing back irrespective of external circumstances. Next action step, practice gratitude for your accomplishments. You have to be grateful for your accomplishments because it could have gone a million other ways, but it happened for you. Your reality aligned with your desired goal. Your ideal came to fruition. So practice gratitude for your accomplishments, no matter how small. Next action step. Set a reminder to celebrate your wins regularly. It could easily be, swept under the rug when you accomplish something small. But remember, nothing should be insignificant. If you accomplished it, it was once a goal and now it's a reality. Done. Set a reminder to celebrate it. Celebrate your wins regularly because this is the main way you reinforce in yourself the confidence of a goal achiever. Okay? Remember, every step forward, no matter how small, is worth celebrating. You got that? Well, thank you for being here. Today, we looked at the importance of celebrating small wins. Take the time to celebrate your progress on this course. Today is the second to the last day. You've been wonderful. Thank you for your presence. Thank you for your participation in the group. Thank you for the activities that you participated in. Thank you for all the Provoe voucher points that you earned. Thank you for how well you're going to use them. Thank you for the Provoe Planet vouchers you're going to give to your friends so they could partake in this wonderful journey of the Provian Roadmap. Those who weren't able to afford it, I hope you found a way to reach out to them to make them understand that they could earn Provoe voucher points by completing simple tasks. And we're here to celebrate your small wins by giving you Provoe voucher points, with which you could get Provoe Planet vouchers to purchase subscriptions, courses, books, services, merchandise, and any other thing that you find on the Provoe Planet ecosystem. Music, beats, whatever it is. Okay? So tomorrow, we'll bring everything together as we explore the Provian vision of self-mastery, and we bring it to a close. It's the culmination of all the tools and insights you've gained on this journey. I can't wait to see you there. Thank you.
Provoe.